Hi guys, my name is Christine and today I'm talking about the law of consciousness. So this is another Neville Goddard inspired video. And we're going to be all talking about consciousness and why this is really important if you're trying to manifest the things that you want in this life, if you're trying to live a certain kind of life and you want to have a life that is fabulous for yourself, right? So the law of consciousness is very, very important. So what this means is you've got to pay attention. You've got to control where your focus is going. Because if you do not control your focus, if you do not control your attention, if you don't control what you're consciously, how you're using your consciousness, basically, which is your focus and your attention, then you're going to be living in reaction. And basically, living in reaction is where you are reacting to other people, the events of the day, and you're letting things happen to you. You're letting outside circumstances control how you feel and your mood and things to that effect. So if you use the law of consciousness and you then control your focus and your attention, it's basically about putting an intention behind how you're going to live your day. So if you want to have a good day, right, you have to do that before you go out into the world. You have to say, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to have a good day. I'm not going to live in reaction. I'm not going to let outside circumstances perturb me, okay? Because if you want to manifest the things that you want in this life, then what you need to do, right, is you got to figure out how it would feel if those things were already in your life. Because more likely than not, the reason why you want to manifest something is because by manifesting something, it's going to make you feel a certain way. So, for example, let's say you're trying to attract a lot of money into your life. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to feel secure, or you want to feel relief, or you want to feel excited and happy because you've got all this money to spend. But you can feel that way now, okay? And if you already feel like that, then it's much easier to manifest those things because you're in the right frame of mind. Because if you're living in reaction and you're getting angry and frustrated and sad because of these other things that are happening to you, and you're not basically predetermining how you want to feel, then you're not going to be in the best state of mind to create, to work towards these things. You're going to be feeling rubbish, basically. And when you're feeling rubbish, it's very hard to work on the things that you want to manifest in this life. It's very hard to want to take action on your business or whatever it is that you're trying to make successful. Okay, it's very hard to do that when you're in a bad mood, when you're in a frustrated state and you've had a bad day and you feel bad. So the idea then is that when you are controlling how you feel, okay, and you are predetermining how you want to feel and you have a vision for how you want your day to go, it's more likely that you're going to be able to have the energy and the motivation and the feeling of just feeling better, so you are in the mood to actually do these things. So the law of consciousness is all about controlling how you think and feel and predetermining that before you start your day. Okay? And that's it's as simple as that. So there are things then that you can do, because one of the things that can happen is if you've lived in reaction for so long, which I definitely have, this is still a practice for me. It's so hard to keep your focus on how you want to feel and how you want to react, instead of just reacting sort of automatically to things, because that's what can happen, you see. So what you got to do then is you got to find ways. Yeah, because if you're having trouble keeping a hold of the way you want to feel and you are living in reaction, you've got to find ways that you can feel good throughout your day. Okay? So that's a good question to ask yourself. What can I do throughout my day to uplift me? Okay, because yes, I'm starting the day and I intend to have a good day. I intend to feel good. I intend to feel abundant. I intend to feel successful. Whatever it is that you want to feel. So what can I do to feel more of that all of the time, so I don't forget, or it keeps me uplifted? Okay, so here are some things that just personally help me. So for example, Listening to feel-good, happy music keeps me in a good mood throughout the day. Okay. Thinking of nice things, writing lists of things that I like. That's one of the things that I do. Something that I learned from Abraham Hicks, actually. Just like writing down things that you like in your environment, or it could be things that you just like in general. Like, so for example, for me, you might write something like, oh, I like it when there's no traffic. I like it when the sun's shining. I like it when it's springtime and I can see the flowers blooming. I like it when I have a nice meal. I like it when I have a comfortable bed to sleep in. Whatever it may be, right? You got to think. So write lists of things that you like, and that will keep you in a good mood because you're focusing then on the positive. You're not focusing on the things that you don't like. Okay, because what a lot of people do, and it's one of the things that I've had to rewire my own brain about doing, and it's still a struggle, is everyone seems to just be looking for things that they don't like, and they're looking for things that are displeasing in other people, that are displeasing in the world, and they're just sitting there complaining, and it's very easy to do that, and it's something that I find myself doing a lot as well. So when you write lists of things that you like, and you think about things that you like, it puts you in a better mood, and you're now focusing on the positive rather than the negative. And it's all about controlling where your consciousness is going, where your focus is going. Okay, another thing would be to watch content that uplifts you. So anything that like Neville Goddard, right, does, the videos that have been uploaded about him, and the work that he's done, his lectures and his audio books and his books and things like that. That's good content to watch because it uplifts you. Right, so, but that, maybe that may not be what you want to watch, but just find anything that uplifts you. Don't watch these like dramas with lots of killing and cheating, and watch things that are funny, watch things that are going to make you laugh, watch things that uplift you. Okay, and that's one of the ways that you can feel good more of the time. Okay, so obviously though, if you are having struggles with consciously feeling good and consciously feeling as if your wishes have been fulfilled, and just this general feeling of feeling good, and it's difficult for you like it is a lot of the time for me as well, then there are some things that you can do that Neville Goddard talks about, where you can imprint and send different messages basically to your subconscious. Okay, so because one of the reasons why you're living in reaction, and one of the reasons why I live in reaction a lot of the time as well, is because of subconscious programming that you've had throughout your life. So it could be that you had parents that kept on saying sayings to you, when you're growing up, like, we can never afford this, we can't get this, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. The sayings that are just drummed into you, that you've just heard over a long period of time into your head. And what this does is it makes you feel that way automatically. And when you're observing the behaviors of others, if you observe your parents or your siblings, and they're always in reaction, they're always complaining about other people, complaining about the government, complaining about everything, yeah? Then again, that's imprinting into your subconscious. Because especially when you're young and you grow up around these things, you're more likely to absorb things when you're a kid. Okay, so how can you then retake control over your subconscious? So Neville Goddard talks about two different ways, which is sleep and prayer, in his book, Feeling is the Secret. So, for example, sleep, basically what he talks about in this is before you go to sleep, think about how it would feel if your wishes were fulfilled. Feel how you would feel, and imagine and visualize how it would be if you were the one that you want to be. Visualize and feel those things before you go to sleep. So like the last 5 minutes of your day when you're dropping off to sleep. Okay, and that's one of the ways you can imprint messages into your subconscious mind. Because as we spoke about before, if you've seen my other videos on this topic, on Neville Goddard and stuff, before you go to sleep, your brain waves are vibrating differently. And basically what that means is anything that you're thinking and feeling before you drop off to sleep, those last few minutes, gets imprinted into your subconscious mind much more faster than anything, much more quicker and more effectively than other parts of your day where perhaps you're not as focused. But because you're more drowsy and because you may be focusing on the things that you want as well, if you're practicing this, it's going to imprint much more easily into your subconscious mind. So let's talk quickly about prayer as well. Now, prayer is more of a meditation. That's how Neville Goddard speaks about it in Feeling is the Secret. So it's not about begging the universe, begging God for the things that you want. It's about, again, sort of, you can do this throughout your day, where you sort of get your mind really clear, visualize and feel what it'd be like to have whatever it is that you want, okay? And thank the universe for it, as if it's done, as if it's already here, okay? And again, that's one of the ways that you can imprint things into your subconscious mind. Now, it's not necessarily because of what you're saying or what you're doing, or it's more to do, well, it is to do with what you're doing. It's more to do, though, with the fact that you've calmed your mind. Because when you calm your mind and you sort of get into this meditative state, again, that's when you can easily impress messages into your subconscious mind. So one of the things that has really helped me in the past, and when I listen to one of these affirmations, basically what I find is that it just works really well compared to all the other affirmations here on YouTube that you may find, these meditative videos. This is the best one. This is what I believe is the best channel. So there's a channel which used to be called Thomas Hall. And he does like these affirmations, like these 8-hour affirmations that you can listen to while you're going to sleep. Okay, and there's really some really good ones. Okay, but now it's called Minds in Unison. So you might have to type in Minds in Unison here on YouTube or Thomas Hall, and he's got all these like 8-hour affirmation videos. And I found those ones to be the best here on YouTube because those are the ones that I've personally seen affect my life in a more positive way. I think there's one that was called Success for Everything, or be successful in everything that you do, or something along those lines, that I listened to in August. And my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, Christine Loveridge, which is a dating and relationship channel, really started to pick up a lot more during that period. I got a lot more subscribers. They just sort of jumped because I was working more. I was just working more, and my Instagram also blew up as well for that coaching business that I've got. And I just basically just got loads more success in August because of, and I believe it comes down to using these affirmations from the channel Minds in Unison. And that's another way that you can imprint things into your subconscious mind. And that's a really, really powerful resource for you, okay? So that's just one of the things that has helped me. So just in a nutshell though, the law of consciousness is about controlling how you think and how you feel. And one of the ways that you can do that is by using the power of the subconscious mind. So by getting into a meditative state, thinking about the things that you want, listening to affirmations from channels such as Minds in Unison, and that's how you can really better your mind and be able to manifest the things that you want, okay? So I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.